Hi guys, hope you are doing well. So this is the special live stream which is for the users who are not familiar with the coding, but still they have some issues which I will be solving in this live stream. So the biggest issue most of the users were facing is that they have the Shopify store and they have different themes installed in them. I have published some videos, but those are not matching with their requirements. Why? Because for example, they are interested to modify the background color of a specific button in their store, but the video I have created in that I use different theme. So this is the special video in which I have covered almost 4 to 5 themes, which I will actually show you the proper way that how you can change or maybe modify the text color of the button or maybe the background of the button. So you can imagine that, for example, you have multiple buttons like checkout button, add to cart button, buy now button, maybe contact us button. So those buttons, if those are looking more attractive, then of course users are much more interested in your store while visiting your store. Why? Because everything matters a lot. So in the similar way, if you are creating a good environment or maybe good user interface, user experience for your customers, then it is better, of course. So you can see that I have opened some stores here which are using different themes. So let's see how we can detect that which theme they have installed. So for example, this is the store. I am going to inspect the code. So you can see that I have to right click and then click on view page source, and here I have to search theme, and you will get to know that down below here we have a Shopify theme. So this theme is Brooklyn. All right. So in this store, the theme used is Brooklyn. So let's close this and let's see in this store that which theme they have used. There is a shortcut key that is Control U, but you can also right click and click on page view, view source. So again, I'm going to search theme and then press the enter key, and then you will be redirected to the place. Here you can see that Shopify theme name Impulse. So this is the Impulse theme which is installed in this store. And this is the store in which I am also interested to see the theme name. So you can see that, yeah, here they have actually hidden the theme name. They have changed the theme name here, but this is using actually the Wookiee theme. All right, this store. And this is another store. Let me see the theme name again here. So this is down theme. So down theme is the latest theme which is provided by the Shopify itself. So if you have down theme, then this is also good opportunity for you to watch the complete video and observe that how I am modifying the things. So let's start with the down theme. Then later on I will be including other themes that how you can modify in them also. But make sure that the process is quite similar. Why? Because each of the theme is using button tag or maybe input tag. So how you will be adding the CSS is similar. All right. So for example, I have this shop all button, or maybe if I am clicking on any specific product, then you can see that we have add to cart button and buy it now button. All right. So what I am going to do here is, for example, I have add to cart button and I am interested to change the background color and text color of this button. So how I will be doing is, I have already opened the dashboard. Here you should click on actions, then click on edit code. Then after you should scroll it down, and here we have layout. In the layout you should go to theme.liquid. So in most of the themes you will also find this specific file, and maybe theme-template.liquid or maybe theme-layout.liquid, but this kind of file you will be finding in the first folder, that is layout folder. Down below you have to find here body tag. So first of all, if you are clicking head tag, and wherever this head tag is closing, after that the body tag is opening. So you should add some code just before the head tag closing head tag, I mean. So this is close head tag. Close head tag means angular bracket / head and then angular bracket close. So here you should add some tags. So for example, style, Then after you should write here close tag of the style. So make sure that don't make any mistake in the spelling, because these are this should be the exact value, exact characters. All right. Then after, what we are actually doing is, for say example, I have this add to cart button, so I am going to right click it, then click on inspect. Please don't afraid from the coding. This is quite simple. Let me show you how. So once I right clicked and opened this specific thing, and another way of finding this element is click on this inspector and click on this button. Again you are redirected to this specific thing. So here you can see that we have button element. Inside of it we have type submit, name add, class. This class we have right now product dash form underscore underscore submit. All right. So we have to find a uniqueness in this button, and that uniqueness is, for example, if I am going to the buy it now button, here you can see that in the buy it now button they have already something unique. Maybe here you can see that this button is actually here, and they have also given some class which is shopify.payment dash button underscore underscore button. And then after Shopify payment button, and there are some other properties, but for now, for example, I am interested to modify this specific name add. So this name is different, and if you will see this button, this button don't have any name. This has type, class, and they don't have given any name. All right. So using this name I am going to add some property. So how I will be doing is, I should write button, then after submit, then we have add. So we can actually test something here. For example, I am interested to change the background color. So background color red, for example, and text color should be white. So here you can see that if I am interested to change the font size, so font size should be, for example, 12 pixel I am writing, and you can change by using arrow key. So here you can see that I can increase and decrease the font size. And finally what you will have to do is, you should go again here, and here I will be adding same thing, which is button, element name is button, then this is square bracket, and name equals to add. This is the name of this button. Here you can see that name is add. All right, I have added name add. Then after, I have to write here opening and closing curly brace, and inside of it I will write the same thing which I have added here. So you can also copy and paste from here. I am going to copy these properties, all the properties which I have added there, and then finally I have to paste that code here. So here you can see that I have pasted that code, and then let me save these changes. For example, I am refreshing this page again, and here you can see that those changes applied. So you can see that how simple it was. All right, so this was quite simple. In the same way, for say example, I am interested to modify the background color of this buy it now button. You should click over it, and here you can see that we have this specific element button type button. As you know that in most of the cases the button type is button, so you should not use type. You can use class name or maybe the name of the button. So for example, in this case I don't have the name, so I am going to use this class name. And before doing anything, firstly I need to write some code here. So for example, I am writing here background green, and color is already white. So if you are interested to change the color, you can also change the color. This is red, but white is fine, so I will no more change the color. Then after, you can also add the font size. For say example, I am adding here 12 pixel, and then this is around 22 pixel. You can also compare this. This is 25 pixel, so we should also keep it same. This is 25 pixel. All right, if you are thinking this was more, then you can reduce. otherwise you can keep it 25. For example, I am writing here 25. Then after you should actually see the class name. So here you can see that Shopify dash payment button underscore underscore button. All right, so I am going to copy this first class before the space. You can see that here after this selected area we have space, but before space you should copy these, and then after you should paste it here, but make sure that this is the class name. So I will be adding dot means full stop. Then after I am going to paste it, and then after you should add the curly brace. All right, and finally I will copy this code from here and then paste it here. And now you can see after clicking on save changes, let me refresh this page. So sorry, you can see that the changes are not affected. That means we have to see here you can see that color, background color and font size not applied yet. So what was the problem? So we have to write something like important. So for example, I am writing here important, but before writing important, first of all you should write sign of exclamation, that is shift 1, and then write here important. All right, and this important you should apply to all these properties. This is helping us to override the changes. All right, so let me refresh this page. Here we go. So now you can see that, for example, you modified something and that is not applied. So that time you should write here important. Important means you are giving the priority to this specific change. Otherwise, the CSS which has already been added by default, that would be applied. So this is quite simple to understand, that if you are modifying something and that is not affected online, at that moment you should write important, but before important you should write sign of exclamation. All right, so this was quite interested. Let's see any other theme. So for example, this is another theme, that is Wookie theme, and let's move to any specific any specific product page, or maybe here also you can see that add to cart. If I am clicking on it, then you will be redirected to this specific page. And for example, I am clicking on add to cart button and view cart button. All right, so here you can see that proceed to checkout button. So for example, I am interested to change the color of this proceed to checkout button. So how I will be adding is, I will again right click and click on inspect. So here you can see that I have written right click and inspect, and another option is click on inspector. Then this element would be detected, and here you can see that just like the previous theme, there was the name of name equal to add, but here you can see that name equal to add. Let me show you once again. In add to cart button you have seen that this is name equals to add. Let me zoom it out. Here you can see that name equals to add, but here you can see that name is different, that is name equals to checkout. So same thing you have to write. How you will be writing here? Button name equals to checkout, and then curly braces, and inside of it you will again apply the same changes. For example, I am interested to modify in this. So how I will be doing it? Click on it, then on the right hand side here you should click, this is element dot style, and here you can write background, for example red, or maybe you can also choose any other background color. So here you can see that we have different background colors. For example, brown is suitable for this, and the color is already good. If you are interested to change something else, for example weight font weight means you want some thickness. Here you can see this is creating some thickness. So this is quite simple. You only need to write a button. Let me show you how you will be writing. Copy this maybe. For example, I'm just giving you the example because I'm not going to the back end of that theme. And here you should only add checkout, and inside of it again you should copy these changes and write it like this. So here you can see that this is quite simple. If those changes are not applied, then you can again write here sign of exclamation and important. All right. Fine. So this is quite simple. So this was the example for the Wookie theme, that if you are interested to modify the checkout button or any other button, so the same thing applied over there. All right. So let's move ahead with this theme. This is quite fine. Actually, this is quite awesome. You can see the look and feel of this Shopify store. So actually, these are all the stores in which I am mostly working. So clients are hiring me to do some modifications and something like that. So for example, this is also one of the theme, and I am interested to change the add to cart button. All right, so let's right click and see here. This is the ID, and there may be something else. Data default text add to cart. So they have actually given us some ID, and actually the button is this. So you can also click here, but make sure that this was important, that button there should be a button or maybe input. All right, so I have clicked on this one. This means that inside of text, that element is this one, and this is the button which is the which is, you can say, that cover of that specific text. So here again you see that name equals to add. So the same kind of CSS you will be adding, which we have just added before. And in this theme was down theme. So in the down theme and in this theme, this is impulse theme. So both have the same way to change and modify the background color of add to cart button. So this is quite simple. So for example, you are interested to write some CSS over here. Maybe you wanted to change the background color. So background, for example, you want yellow, and color of the text should be red. So you can see that same thing happened here. You can copy this code and paste the same way which I did in the other thing. So this is quite simple. If you don't know coding, there is no need to learn more. You only just follow these steps and you are done. So this was about impulse theme. Let's move ahead with another theme. So which theme this is? Let me see. Yeah, this is the Brooklyn theme. So how I will be doing this? Let me show you a quick thing. Actually, this was the button I have modified, and you can see that there are some bubbles around this button. So I have implemented this. If you are thinking that you have also needed such kind of bubbles, so I can do it for you. So I have some code and that stuff I can implement. So how much attractive this button was. All right. So I did some coding, spent some time, and finally I modified in this way, and client was really happy. All right. So let me show you how we can modify the background color of this one if we are interested to. So again, right click on inspect. So this is buy now button. So here this is the text and this is the button. Again, the name of this button is same, that is name equals to add. So in most of the cases, buy now button or add to cart button has same name in all the themes, because this is a kind of format which most of the theme developer are following. So for example, I am interested to modify this to black. Just a moment. Okay, I modified some additional code, so maybe this has some problem, but wait a minute. Let's see. Yes, perfect. So here you can see that I have added only black, then it was not modified. I have written sign of exclamation and important, and then it was working. Alright, this is quite simple. So you can imagine that how simple it was to change the background color of this button. Alright, so first example, if I am going to buy it now, and here you can see that we have update cart button and checkout button. Alright, so if you are interested to change the update cart button, for example, so again you should inspect, click on this, and here you can see that this is the button and this name is name equals to update. So the same thing you will do, that is for example, I have written the code button name equals to add, but here the name is different, which is name equals to update. So instead of writing add, you should write here update, and then you can add the code inside of it. Let me show you how. So again, first example, I am interested to change the background color to maybe pink. Can you see? Maybe this is little different. So yeah, this color is good. And here you can see that this background color has been modified very easily. So again, if that would not be applied, you should write here sign of exclamation important, and that would be done. So really simple. All right. So again, you will copy the code from here and paste it again in the theme.liquid file. All right. So this is quite simple. So we have explored Brooklyn theme, Impulse theme, Bookie theme, and this was which one was this? Sorry, this was Down theme. So if you are facing any issue still, you can ask me below in the comment section, and accordingly I will be making some more videos on the I will come in the live sessions where you can ask me the questions, because this is one of the way where I can transfer the knowledge, because in most of the cases people are asking me questions in the WhatsApp messages, and those questions are really simple. So this is one of the best way where I can actually share my whole knowledge to most of the people, because individually if I am trying to help you, then this is quite tough for me. So this is one of the best way which I can do to help you out with everything. So finally, this is not a kind of promotion, but I am just suggesting you that I have created one website which is keywords.com, and here actually I am providing some useful tools which are really simple to use. For example, a keyword volume checker, and if you are a YouTuber, then these are also helpful. This is keyword volume checker. For example, I am asking here for books. So here you can see that adds data for the keyword like average monthly searches, average cost per click, ad competition, and there is the graph of the complete year, that how much searches were there in specific month and highest searches. And then this is also one of the table which is also reflecting here the data. Then related keywords, if you are a YouTuber, then you can also explore these tools which are like tags generator. For example, books generate keywords, and these are the tags. If you want to filter, if you want to copy, so you can do everything. You can download, you can reset, everything you can do. Then description generator, so this is the description generator. For example, you are making some YouTube videos, so this is quite simple format which you can follow, and uh, this will help you to create the YouTube video description quickly. Then extract tags, for example, you have some URLs of the other people videos, and you can write here. For example, this is one of the video, and I am extracting tag from this video. So this is already published on YouTube, but I am interested to fetch the tags of this video. So I just written here the URL of this video and then clicked on extract tags, and those are over here. So this is quite simple. Then thumbnails, if you are interested to download the thumbnail of these guys, you can also download using this. For example, click on here, then save image. So this is one of the way. Then we have some other like hashtags. You can imagine that now the trend is that mostly people use hashtags so in the videos. So these are the hashtag generators. and there is type, words, competition, volume, and all. Then title generator, channel audit. So everything you can explore on these specific things. The readability checker, domain search, word counter, for example, hello everyone, how are you doing. So this is one of the best thing which you can actually start with. So here you can see that in the real time you can count the words and sentences and paragraphs and characters. So these are simply these are actually free of cost, so you can explore and you can use in your websites, or maybe for daily use you can use. So thank you so much for watching me, and you have a great time. So thank you so much once again. See you in the next video. But before that, if you are new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel and go through my channel's playlists, because there are a lot of useful videos related to Shopify, freelancing, coding, problem solving and stuff. So you can explore that channel. If those videos are useful for you, then you can watch it. So thank you once again. See you in the next video.